Courtney. How are y'all doing? I just came from the dentist, y'all. So if you see like some white shininess or something on my teeth, it's a treatment here, okay? Of course, I'm gonna follow that dentist up by a nice big glass of sugary drink, okay? And it's like a family vet. They did recommend though getting this mouth guard here, so I'm gonna try this out, and if I like it, then I'll get the more expensive one, because $650 is a lot for a mouth guard. Anyway, I'm here to talk about books. Smelling good. Whew, that smells real good, y'all. Okay, Charlotte Tilbury, Start Confidence. Don't know what that's about, but yum yum yum. I have a book haul. Book haul, y'all. Okay, it's more of a giveaway and some, okay, but we'll call it a book haul. I want to thank Mindy's Book Journey that I won a giveaway from, y'all. I was so happy, okay? I won her other genres book giveaway that she had some books for. I think it was like sci-fi and fantasy and then horror, okay? So I'm just happy that somebody gave me some stuff. So much appreciated, girl, okay? I'm gonna link you below. So here's my vat of books, not Owl Crate, okay? That's what my husband thought it was. So I got 5 books. Let's talk about them, okay? So we have 2 of them that I'll talk about that I have already read because I was trying to get in there, okay? The first one is Confessions. Confessions is by Kanai Minato, and this was really good. It is set in Japan, and you have a teacher. Something happens to her daughter, and she wants to get revenge because it has to do with some of the students. And does she get revenge? Okay, this book was nuts, okay? First I thought it was boring, but at the end of each chapter it's like this spark. You're like, what the heck? So it's one of those books you definitely gotta see it through, and I believe someone said that it is a movie or a series or something like that, so I'm gonna have to check it out. But really good. I definitely highlight that one. And this, y'all, Fantastic Land is fantastic, okay? I enjoyed this book front to back. It's told in like a series of interviews. Think Disneyland and Lord of the Flies, you know? Pretty much you have these privileged kids that are cut off from all sorts of the rest of civilization when they're at this amusement park that a hurricane has hit, okay? They're like the backup crew, right? Everything's flooded around them, and you know, they just go nuts, okay? There's a lot of bloodshed, there's some killing. It's like 2 months till they're rescued, and I'm pretty sure many of these people were just happy to be rescued by the time those National Guards showed up. But very good book, okay? 5 stars all the way, y'all. Perfect book. This book is The Long and Other Stories Fall Up, okay? And this is an anthology of, you know, collections of sci-fi short stories. I have not read this one. It'll be interesting time, okay? Mixture of people. And then you have these big boys here, okay, y'all? These are some thickums, okay? This one is Children of Time, smartest revolutionary world building you'll ever read. So that's interesting. This book's like 630 pages. So it looks like Earth is dying, so people decide to go look for another planet that they can inhabit, right? Sounds familiar? So they discover this planet they think is pristine, it's perfect, we can terraform it and make it what we want it to be for our new home. And there's some other people, entities, whatnot. They're not alone. Somebody else is out there, and it's going to be mankind's worst nightmare. So they have to fight to survive. I'm all about that. Can't wait to read this, okay? That'll be a little bit later in the year. And then you got this big thick book here, The Black Prism by Brent Week. And this one, I believe, is part of a series, if I'm not mistaken. And this one's 687 pages. It's a world of dangerous magic, epic battles, and unforgettable adventures. Every light casts a shadow, okay? And you got several books. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books in this series here. So I'd have to catch up for reading this book here, but it definitely seems like it has some promise. Okay, so those are my 5 books that I received from Mindy. Okay, I will say definitely some books I probably would not have picked up otherwise. So I'm definitely happy, especially about Fantastic Land. It was just highly enjoyable. And then I got some books from the library today, you know, at the dentist and then the library. Now this is heavy, y'all. Okay, this book is let me see how many pages this book is. This book has an index. Okay, that shows you how big it is. This book is 669 pages. Okay, and it's called The Secret Public: How Music Moved Queer Culture from the Margins to the Mainstream. And that bear bird right there is little Trip Richard with his perm. Okay, that's a lot of work that went into that. He's definitely an icon. So it talks a lot about, you know, what went on and how queer culture became more mainstream, and, you know, give a representative voice to people that have always been out there and deserve to be recognized. I will say that there is not a whole lot of pictures. You know, it's just words. I think I see like 4 or 5, you know, black and white images, but I'm kind of disappointed. Not gonna lie, not seeing some pictures in here. So I just thought it was an interesting book to check out. Not sure if I'm going to read it, but definitely will flip through it and, you know, see some spots that I'd like to see. And then I got some graphic novels here. We have Belle of the Ball. Just think it's cute. This is a YA. They're in high school. Basically, of a mascot who is shy, and she's working up the courage to ask out the head cheerleader, and, you know, high school shenanigans because she's already dating somebody else. So it should be a cute graphic novel there. And then you have Deep Dark. This is a big one right here. This is 470 pages. I love a nice thick graphic novel. So this one is Everyone Has a Secret. Mags Has Teeth. Okay. So apparently Magdalena has some sort of secret that pulls her into the basement every night and drains her energy and leaves her bleeding. And apparently this secret's about to come out. Sounds like vampire. We shall see, but I'm excited to read it. And that is my little mini haul right there. Okay, I'm excited to get to some of these books. Still thinking about Fantastic Land, okay, but I'm excited to get to some of these books. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to mold this mouth guard and see what happens. Okay, if you clench your teeth at night, y'all, or grinding them really bad, you need a mouth guard. Okay, preserve those teeth. Okay, y'all, have a good day. Like, subscribe, and comment. Bye-bye.